Hello, Divine Feminine, and welcome to your power message for Friday, Fabulous Friday. My name's Liz, and this is Guided by Angels. So I'm going to bring in a few decks of cards to really see what the energy is for the feminine today, what you're going through, why, and what you're experiencing. So we're going to begin with the Animal Kin Oracle. So what's the energy that you're in today, and what animal guide is around you today, and why? What do we need to know today for the Divine Feminines? Just shuffling until I get a very clear card coming out here, and there it is. Wow, I really like how pretty the design is on the back of this deck as well. You know, I'm loving that kind of, it's kind of a psychedelic vibe going on. It's like you can stare at that and really get lost in it in a form of meditation. So I'm going to bring in as well the meditation cards. These are little affirmation cards as well to bring in well-being and peace and strength and power. So thank you, angels. What do we need to know? That's the energy around today. I used this deck the other day to do a little message on TikTok. And I share anything I put on TikTok now, I share on my YouTube stories as well. So obviously there's no music on there. The music is on the TikTok video. But it just brings in the energy for you, what your masculine is feeling or what we're being reminded. And the card that came out was, if you put your mind into it, you can do anything. And they gave me that song, you can do it, put your bum into it, We've got Archangel Oracle deck here. This is another deck that gave me a block. Blocks in the throat chakra being lifted today. This is another deck that I received free with a magazine, Spirit and Destiny. As I'm connecting with this deck as well, they're giving me a block in the throat chakra. So this may answer something connected with any blocks, obstacles, delays, or waiting for communication, anything you need to know. And I'm also going to bring in one of my favourite tarot decks, the Archangel Power Tarot. I love this deck by Radleigh, Valentine. It's so beautiful. So what's the energy, please, angels, around the feminines today? The energy around the feminines, I feel it's that one there. Wow. Okay, let's see what's going on. There's another card moving on top of the deck as well. And then I'm going to bring in the daily guidance from the Angels book at the end. So the message is, look at this. Oh, wow. Seahorse love. Wow. And I love how we've got two seahorses interlinking the tails at the end there. This is about coming together. I'm feeling this energy again is about reconciliation. It's about moving through any obstacles and moving towards power. And the seahorse is an energy of the powerful divine masculine anyway. It's a symbol of awakening and going deep within. Seahorses live in the ocean. So it's about very deep, intense energy between you. And you're feeling the love today. And what they really show me there is coming together in the same vibration. That's what you're working towards right now. So all the work you've been doing on yourself, Divine Feminine, and I feel the tarot is going to bring the answers up around this as well. All the work you've been doing on yourself, you're about to receive the reward, because this is about looking at each other face to face, facing each other head on in the same energy. That means not only do you feel what they feel, but it means that it's going to feel more balanced. It's going to feel more harmonious. It's going to feel more at ease than maybe what's happened around the past, which could be some conflict energy. Look at this. So you've also got the unicorn connected with miracles. Now we keep receiving this message about miracles coming through from the bees. So the bees are that symbol of a miracle or the communication that's coming in. But they're saying clear. They give me the word clear. So I feel the unicorns are helping you to clear any conflict. And what that means is, by forgiveness, by healing the past, by releasing the pain, by seeing them as innocent and understanding that they really are loyal to you as your greatest teacher. And look at this, kindness changes everything. So kindness is the key. Whatever's going on in your connection, kindness is the key. The kindness will change everything, which means instead of feeling angry and bitter and stressed out, start feeling grateful and excited and blessed. And any fear, they give me fear in maybe creating a block in the communication. They give me that around the throat chakra. Feeling kind, and not just being kind, feeling kind is going to change everything, because it all begins within. If you start thinking kind thoughts towards your twin and your journey, it's going to turn things around. All those walls that were in the way are going to be removed. and they're going to turn into beautiful doors and windows of change. Now, this card here, when I was shuffling, it really did, create a block in my throat. So I feel the message here is gratitude anyway about the situation, no matter what it's in. That's going to move things forward in a very quick way. So if you're feeling blocked today, if you're not communicating, if you're wondering what's on their mind, sit down and write down what you're grateful for about this journey. Realise that when you're not communicating physically, you have the opportunity to communicate. I can't even get the words out, so they're struggling to get the words out today. You have the opportunity to communicate through telepathy, through dreams, through signs, through the connection in the 5D. A lot of the masculines are still struggling to find the words to communicate. They need to open that book there. It's like they want to open that book, and that's going to give you everything you need. So I feel like once that's open, they're going to feel like they can communicate more. A lot of the masculines feel what they want to say inside, and they know what they want to say, but they can't get the words out. They struggle to express it. They know they love you, but those words get stuck in their throat. And that's what they're giving me today. They're feeling like the words are stuck and they won't come out. Or if they come out, they feel like they're going to come out like gobbledygook. So the message says, others touch us in ways they can't imagine. Write a thank you letter to someone. And one of our soul sisters said, I love the candle video we did the other day. Can we do some more homework? And I feel the angels have really heard that, because what I'm actually feeling in this today is find time today, especially if there's a block or a delay, or you're not communicating right now, or there's a separation, or there's a karmic situation, or there's something else that seems to be in the way, or you're on the other side of the world, or even if they are in communication with you, if they're not opening up or telling you how they feel, write them a thank you letter. Now, don't give it to them. It's so important you don't give it to them, okay? This is something for you, not for them. So you write them a letter, and you don't write it out on your device either. Get a real physical pen, okay? It can be a biro, it could be a fountain pen, it could be a special pen. I like this pen. George got me this pen. Got a unicorn on. And unicorns, remember, are bringing in forgiveness energy today. I love this little pen. So get your favourite pen, or any pen, and get a piece of paper. And it can be any paper. It can be a blank piece of A4 paper. It could be a paper that's scented, or it's got hearts on, or, it's special paper. And sit down when you've got your phone in the other room, or you've got your phone on silent, or you're not going to be distracted by the kids, or, you haven't got to rush to cook the dinner, or you're not rushing up to work, or time you've got for you, half an hour for you, to sit down and write a thank you letter to your twin. Even if there's pain there, if they've hurt you, if they've said something nasty to you, or, they're with someone else, or whatever it is, write them a thank you. Thank you. Dear George, thank you so much for being the best thing that's ever happened to me. Even in the hard times, you've helped me to reconnect with myself. Thank you for being so amazing and wonderful. Thank you for touching me in ways that nobody else has. Thank you for the way I feel when I'm connecting with you. Thank you for the conversations we have that are fun as well as intense and powerful. Thank you for, and you go into it. Write it down, it will begin to flow. Once you start writing, you won't be able to stop. And get it out of you until you feel the letters written. It could take 10 minutes, it could take an hour. And then you're going to be lifting your vibrations. You know why? Because you're not going to be focused on the bad things, or the karmic partner, or what they've said or not said. You're going to be focused on the love. And the love is what's going to elevate the vibration, and it's going to bring kindness into the connection, and that's going to change everything. And that's going to bring a miracle in. And it's going to help to resolve any conflict, even if, you're not really with them in the physical in this moment, because it's going to enhance the love. But it's really important that you don't send them the letter. You may really feel you want to tell them and show them what you feel and what's come up in this awareness and all these things. Save it for a later time. Save it for when you're in union. Hey, sometimes we can overwhelm our masculine in that way when we show them things they're not ready for, because we have so much love to give, and they may be struggling to give love back. So again, they can see it as they feel like a failure because they're not able to give it to you yet the way you're giving it to them. So do this for you. Do this to change things through kindness and gratitude and love. Don't do it to get a response or a reaction or to make things happen in a physical way. When you do it just to do it, it will change things in a physical way. And look what you've got coming up here right now. You've got the Chariot. So the Chariot is about movement. The Chariot is about changes. And Archangel Metatron is the divine timing angel. He does so much more than that, but he's saying to you, I'm helping you to trust in the timings of your life. I'm creating a way for you to move forward. Determination and self-control. So you have to have self-control to not send them that letter you've written. And the thing is, if you write it down, you're less likely to want to send it to them, unless you screenshot it or post it to them. But, do it for you. And do it with determination. Think, okay, I'm determined today to find a blessing in this situation. I'm determined to focus on love. I'm determined to work out what I want. And you could even write a letter, to someone else to say thank you, so others touch us in ways they can't imagine. So maybe someone's really helped you out lately. Maybe someone's, given you guidance in some way, or being kind to you. They're giving me fear, or helped you to release a fear. They're giving me that fear, made you think about something. And you want to thank them today. You can thank them through energy. By thanking them, by writing them a letter. Again, you don't have to send it. Or you could write them a thank you text. You could ring up someone you love, like your mum, your dad. Maybe you haven't spoke to your grandchildren for a while. And you want to say, I love you, I'm grateful for you. It's okay to do that with friends and family and loved ones, but with your twin, don't send it, okay? But if someone's helped you, let them know. It really warms my heart when you guys comment in the comment section. And I know I can't reply to every single person, but I always make sure I take the time to read everything and like if I can. And, even if it's an emoji, I'll send back to you sometimes. It's a symbol of power and it's an energy exchange. So when you comment, I want to be able to give something back to you, because liking your comments is a way of showing you I appreciate you. Unless obviously, you comment something negative or nasty, that's different. But, it's about understanding energy. It's about understanding that energy is an exchange. It's like with anything you do. That's why if you give someone advice, they say thank you. Someone helps you out in some way, you say thank you. Someone gives something to you, you say thank you. Why? Because it's an energy exchange. So when someone gives something to you, saying thank you is enough. If someone gives you a compliment, saying thank you is enough. That's the energy exchange. You don't need to feel like you have to give something back to them. It's like with readings. If you have a reading, these readings are all free here on YouTube. Obviously, if you remember, it's extra readings and then you give an energy exchange for extra content. But, you watch this reading. So liking the video for me or commenting below is an energy exchange. It's you giving something back to me for providing this video. If you enjoy the videos and you decide to subscribe to the channel, that's the way you give something back to the channel. It's the way you show your appreciation. It's like when you do have a personal reading. The reader who does your personal reading takes time out of their day to focus on your energy and your situation. And the way that you exchange the energy back for that is by making a payment. It's like if you go into a shop, you receive something from the shop, you buy something, you pay for it. You don't take it, you pay for it. So it's about an energy exchange. So remember, if you feel like in your career right now, and I just put this pen down, that's because I showed you the pen. If you feel in your career like people are taking from you and not appreciating you, there isn't the correct energy exchange. Or if you feel like you're overgiving to your twin and your twin is not, giving back or even receiving what you're giving properly, then it feels like it's out of balance. So you have to take your energy back into yourself until they are ready to give you the required energy exchange. And that's actually what I'm feeling in this card. Being on the same level is about the real, alignment for the right energy exchange. So this is what's flowing in here. Archangel Metatron is reminding you why your journey is in divine timing, so that things can align, so it's more balanced and harmonious. And you may even be making advances right now in your career. You could have changed your job. Maybe you're waiting for something to happen, but you feel you are advancing in your spiritual path. You feel stronger and more in tune with who you are. And you're also receiving acknowledgements of success by others. So in other words, people may say good job to you for something you've done at work or something you've achieved. This is about you really feeling recognized. And, people say, oh, you're looking good today, or they give you a compliment, or, that's because they recognize in you your career advancement or your light that's shining out. So you're being recognized today for your achievements, and that's because of who you are. So things moving forward in your life, and I'm really seeing, they are unicorns anyway, but I'm really seeing those, you could see these as horses here, as unicorns moving forward, light and dark. So again, the yin and the yang, the masculine and the feminine, things moving forward between now and July. And you've got the two of Gabriel. So the thing that definitely stands out here, first of all, is same-sex twin flames. I know that things are definitely moving forward very quickly right now for same-sex twin flame couples. And you're being reminded that your journey is protected by that rainbow, and the angels are watching over. And Archangel Gabriel is also around you today, helping you to write this letter, helping you maybe even to focus on gratitude. Maybe you just want to sit down and write down what you're blessed for, what your blessings are, and helping you to bring in a communication at the right time. So when we make bold and ambitious choices, we're able to see things in a higher way, and then great progress is possible. So this is a time right now where great progress is possible for you and possible for your life. Important relationships with people who share your vision. So your masculine is now sharing your vision, even if there's a block or a delay. You may not know that yet because they haven't told you they want what you want, but you feel they want what you want. And you have that joint vision. Maybe you've had a dream or a preview, or you've seen couples together in this way, and it's showing you it's on its way. So this relationship is important. And it's important that you raise your vibration to share that vision. And when you share your vision with yourself, in other words, you know what you want, you're able to manifest it when you lift up your vibration. So do things today that lift your vibration. So then what you do is you come into alignment with the energy of growth. And you do that through focusing on gratitude. And maybe doing a little bit of homework today and writing a letter to your twin. Or sitting down and writing out your blessings. And spending some time focusing on it. So these people who share your vision are like-minded beings. So I'm also seeing this as feminines connecting with feminines, masculines connecting with masculines, twin flames coming together. So the important relationship is really the one you also have with yourself, because that's the most important connection you'll ever have in your entire life, because you begin this world as a baby and you grow and evolve, and then you leave this life. And you do that surrounded by love and angels and support from heaven, but ultimately you are a warrior and you come into the world on your own and you leave the world on your own, even though you're never alone. So be, reminded to enjoy your own company, to get to know yourself, to start to love yourself and be kind to yourself. Because when you have a great relationship with yourself, you can have a great relationship with other people. If you don't love you, how can other people love you? If you don't value you, how can other people value you? You treat other people how to treat you by the way you treat yourself. So make sure you focus on the most important relationship, which is with you. And also you and your twin are one. So when you're being good to you, you're really being good to them. And when you are more kind to yourself, you become more gentle and more loving. And remember, kindness changes everything. And that's the message. So the other important relationship in your life is your connection with the Creator, God, the higher power of the universe. Your connection with the realms above. It's really important that you connect with the universe because the universe wants to create your vision. So you share your vision with the universe when you pop that on the vision board, or you think about it and set that intention and throw it into your vortex of creation. And the universe shares that vision and allows you to trust and believe to create the vision. So it's also very important to have that beautiful relationship with the universe or the higher power or your higher self or God, the creator, whoever you connect with. And obviously, we see other relationships, other people we are interacting with as important because they bring in lessons that allow us to be able to share our vision. And this is what you're being guided to know today as Divine Feminine. Everyone in your life has purpose. From the person serving you in a shop, to your twin, to your mum or your dad, or to your best friend, or your boss or a colleague, or anyone you're around. You are being reminded that everyone brings something of value into your life. And when you remember that, it's easy to bless the karmic situation and release any fear around it. So you may want to bring that energy into this letter of gratitude to feel alive. So today, whatever you're going through, let your angels help you. We angels have discussed, this is the message in the book, we angels have discussed the topic of free will with you previously, letting you know how and why you must ask for our help before we can offer it to you. In other words, God gave you free will, so you have a choice. When we come to earth, we really do learn how to trust in God's plan. And we learn to have faith. So God gives us free will so we can prove to him and show him that we trust him. It's as simple as that. So when we pray, which is really asking for assistance, we are showing God that we are trusting in him and believing that there is a higher plan. So remember that the angels welcome your continual requests for assistance. So don't ever worry about overwhelming us. Someone said to me, I can't ask Archangel Michael for help because he's helping other people. The archangels are non-denominational. They can be with you and me and everyone at the same time. God created them that way. Your guardian angel is unique to you. So don't ever think you're taking the angels away from anyone else. Even if it's a small thing you need, it's big to you. And it matters. And the angels know that. And so does God who created them. They give me a block. So anytime you feel blocked or you feel, you're struggling, call on the angels for help. The angels are beings of communication and service, and they revel in these activities. That's why God created them. It's their mission to serve humanity. And we never thank the angels. We say thank you, angels, but when we're doing that, we're really thanking God for creating them. The more that you ask for our support, the more we will work together with you. And our teamwork moments are our greatest joy. And that's the truth. The more you connect with the angels, the more you call on them, the more you are working with them every day and talking to them, the more easily they are to connect with. And then you start hearing them and feeling them and connecting with them the way that I do. The angels want to help you with everything. Please remember to enlist our aid throughout the day. So the angels saying whatever it is, big or small, whether it's about love, career, money, whether it's about your personal journey, your body, whatever it is, ask for help. So you can affirm today, I talk to my angels about everything. And I do that. I talk to my angels about absolutely everything. Okay, I talk to the angels before I talk to George. Why? Because they are always listening, always there and always ready. Okay, George may have to finish doing something to listen to me. He may be busy doing something else and he may need to make time. So in other words, if you get triggered by those things, your angels are always there for you. Your angels will always be there and they'll never let you down. People say to me, the angels aren't there, or the angels haven't heard my prayer, or I haven't had a message yet. The angels are there as soon as you ask them for help, but they may be taking a moment to bring in the right message or bring in the right sign you need to see. Or you may just be so busy overthinking you don't notice the signs coming to you. I spoke about that once in my previous job because, we used to have sunbeds in the place I used to work. And, people would come in and have a sunbed for like 6 minutes or 9 minutes. And we used to play music in the rooms. And downstairs, I would be able to hear the songs that were playing in the rooms. And I was just kind of like the counsellor in there, the natural counsellor. People would come in and tell me all the problems and then go and have a sunbed. And, because of my light, and people would just open up to me. Just like people open up to you because of your light, they feel that power within you. And, I remember this one lady came in, she said, I've been talking to the angels all day and I haven't received an answer. I don't know what to do. And she just told me a little brief, part of what was going on. And she told me a little brief explanation of the situation. And I said, okay, you've sent your prayer out. You know what you want to know. Go and have your sunbed. And during that sunbed, I think she went on for 9 minutes on a sunbed, she received messages in the songs that were on there. And I was very aware of that. And I was like, wow, she's just heard the messages she needs to hear. And she come downstairs and I said, well, and she said, well, what? I said, did you receive your messages? She said, what messages? I said, didn't you understand what songs you just heard on the radio? And when she clicked in, it was like an aha moment. She's like, oh, now I know why I've been hearing that song. So she'd heard it not just in the sunbed, but before. So the angels are always giving you signs, but sometimes we're so busy in our own head, or we're so busy not paying attention to the moments, we miss it. So don't miss it and don't miss out on your life. Sometimes we're so busy worrying we miss things. It reminds me of in Sex and the City in the series when Charlotte was getting married, and someone spilt red wine on a dress, and she went into the toilet, and she was stressing out over this red wine on a wedding dress. And I remember that someone come in, I think it was Carrie, went into the toilet and said, you're missing it. You're missing it, you're getting married. She didn't mean she's missing it because she was in the toilet, because she was so mithered and stressed out. She wasn't enjoying where she was. And that's what you're being reminded today. Enjoy the moment. Savour in it. And feel it and taste it and enjoy it, because you're never going to get this moment again. So live in the now. And be open to receiving help. When you ask for help, it will be given. The angels want to assist you in all things, large or small. So it doesn't matter how big the issue is or how small it is. If it matters to you, it matters to God. And that means it matters to your angels, because they were created by God to help you. And that's what you need to know today. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.